guys, welcome back. This is another video in our Let's Talk About series. We are still in the Axumite kingdom, but we are actually moving to a different part because obviously this empire was massive. And there is a courthouse build that I stumbled across that looked really interesting and neat. It's hard to kind of do in The Sims 2 without like custom walls and things like that because there's an interior courtyard and The Sims 2 just kind of reads that as inside, but I did my best. So this, like I said, was located in Adulis, which was kind of like a port within Axum. It is in present-day Eritrea, which I've seen a couple different pronunciations of, but that seemed like the most common. This building was actually larger than most of the buildings there. It was 3 stories high, really thick stone. It had internal stairs. It was excavated in 1906 by Richard Sundstrom? I don't know. The O with the 2 eyes, or dots above it. I always say eyes, but that's not what they are. I don't know. I'm tired. I had some bad news this week. Please be kind. He's not important. He didn't build this. He just dug it up. He actually did, though, kind of document the staircases and the columns and kind of what it looked like, I guess. And the way that this courthouse worked, there actually was like a throne from what I've read. And so in theory, you were judged by some sort of leader. Obviously, they are archaeologists, so they do not like to guess, but judgment was passed down there. And the thing that I really liked about this building is it had kind of a key feature of a lot of Axumite builds throughout their little empire. I mean, it wasn't little, but you know what I mean. Which they called it monkey's heads, which basically were the logs sticking out of the stone, and it kind of looked like a little animal head poking out, and I really wanted to have that recreated in at least one of the builds because I just thought they were cute. I'm not even gonna lie. I also think it's interesting that, you know, we see repetition a lot in architecture. Conspiracy theorists thinks, you know, immediately go to aliens rather than just logic, but in the Southwest, which I have mentioned, I hate fake adobe houses, but like real adobe builds had them, they were structural, they did poke out like that, and we see it again here in a similar kind of climate. I was trying to find, because then I just got nosy, I was like, well, wait a minute, is this like because in hot climates this is just what happens, or what? I couldn't really find exactly what the climate would have been like in Axum, but it probably would have been similar. Again, it's hard to say. But yeah, so that was fun. And this is going to be a community lot in the neighborhood that I build. I'm not really sure what I'm going to set it up as in terms of like, is it going to be a business? Like, what are the Sims going to do here? I don't want any of these lots to just be filler. So there are some sun and moon objects, potentially, like there's a lottery object that could potentially be really fun to like go here and you buy your little ticket. Maybe some post office items. If you have any ideas as to, obviously I will not include those items in the build. You are not supposed to include any of sun and moon objects within any build that you do because it could be broken. You just link to what people need to download. Let them download it themselves so that they don't miss anything. But I do want to build it with those items in mind and then have basically an image of what you need to place when you download the neighborhood. Like, this should go here, this should go here. I want it to be pretty easy, but obviously I also don't want to be responsible for people missing things, so they will need to download some things themselves. So yeah, lottery I was thinking of. I know that there's the board of notices that sometimes works. I don't think anyone's ever converted the Sims Medieval throne in terms of like petitions. I think that would be really cool, even if they weren't like if they didn't do anything, even if it was just like gameplay but no actual ramifications, could be fun. I don't know what else, functionally speaking, should go to in this courthouse build to make it stand out. So, would love some suggestions, because we obviously don't have any functional crime and punishment situations in The Sims 2, but listen, who knows? Who knows? I really was sad. So these windows, the top half was actually inverted. It was an upside down, but obviously I don't have those, but close. But I was sad because I really did like that element. The columns also are supposed to be thicker at the base, but I hate adding the Buggy Boo nooks and niches, mostly just because there's a lot of them. It's hard to find matches. I really love them as an item and as a concept, but they also get in the way. And I'm big on no routing failures and also no screen failures in terms of, like, if you can't see what you're looking at, what are we doing? I did cut out placing all of those because it was not fun. But it looks so good. It looks great. I'm really happy about it. I need to do the inside now. And I wasn't really sure how to do the inside. I'm doing all the insides in videos, but just separately, because I'm still kind of researching in terms of what they should look like. I got images of Rome for days, but I just don't have a lot of interior. So I might have to guess, but I'm going to try my best to not guess and work off of what evidence we have. I am happy that there is an in-game wallpaper I got to use that was appropriate. Here I was trying to make the courthouse the interior courtyard work, but then I was like, you know what? No, I'll figure that out later. So yeah, this is the build. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a like. It really does help. If you have any references to Adulis or Axum, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.